Have you ever sent a message, watched it get delivered, seen she was active, and still nothing? No reply, no explanation, just silence. And your mind immediately starts filling the gaps. She's busy. She's lost interest. She found someone else. She's ignoring you. But here's what most people never understand. Silence is never random, and it is never meaningless. There is always a reason. You're just not seeing it clearly. When someone ignores you, the first instinct is to assume rejection. But silence is rarely direct rejection. It's usually emotional distance forming slowly over time. People don't just switch off overnight. They disconnect gradually. And the hardest part is, you rarely notice it happening because it doesn't feel like an ending. It feels like confusion. There are a few real reasons this happens. Sometimes she's overwhelmed. Life, stress, emotions, all of it can shut someone down completely. Other times, she's creating space, not always intentionally, but naturally. People pull away when they are uncertain about their feelings. And then there's the hardest truth. Sometimes you didn't do anything wrong. You just became familiar. Not bad, not unattractive, just predictable. And predictability without emotional tension leads to distance. Because attraction isn't stable. It shifts based on emotion, attention, and energy. This is where most people make everything worse. They chase. They double text. They try to explain themselves. They try to force clarity out of silence. But here's the paradox. The more you chase silence, the more powerful it becomes. Because attraction doesn't respond to pressure. It responds to space. And space always reveals reality. If she still values you, she comes back with clarity. If she doesn't, she pulls away even further. Either way, you get your answer. The real shift is not about getting her back. It's about changing your reaction to silence. Because the real damage was never her ignoring you. It was what it did to your peace. When you stop chasing people who give silence, you start rebuilding your focus, your energy, your direction. And that's when things begin to change. Not because you forced it, but because you stopped needing it. Here's the stoic truth. You cannot control who stays in your life. You can only control who you become while they leave. Silence is not always rejection. Sometimes it is redirection. Sometimes it is clarity. And sometimes it is simply reality revealing itself. People don't lose interest suddenly. They show it slowly. If this message made sense to you, like the video. It helps more than you think. Comment your thoughts below. I read them. Share this with someone who needs it. And subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Because sometimes the truth doesn't comfort you. It changes you.